Hey guys, Level 2 here with the review of the 21st, Tuesday 21st of January, and a trade plan for tomorrow. Let's see what's in the latest news. Coronavirus, Boeing, Netflix beats earnings, a lot of small stuff, nothing that important. We had some stuff on news today. Very important for me personally is what look at this bounce on Tesla. Love it. I just love it. Right. I like printing money these days. 640 and they might like out have total of 60 now. I think you might be able to see that on my day sheet. Is my average entry here. My average entry prior to that was 255. So 17,000 all in on Tesla for you. While primary target is 620 to 640. That is enough for that. Today we had some pretty good rotations overnight and today in the market. Some expected, some unexpected. So let's get to the charts. I had 15 minute chart of the ES. Front month is the H contract, which is March. We were looking at overnights where we were looking at getting early trade of on the ES and on oil. So the oil field overnight, you're looking at that 25 area there where we got into the market and traded down to the 18. We also had a secondary in. The secondary worked out well. Was looking for a bounce off of the 18. Of the 08 overnight. So the trade plan worked pretty well. Where we got is this particular trade where we sold the 25 early as the market opened, got the initial bounce to 18, re-entered 25, got the follow through on it. This morning we tried to sell 20. That was the only stop of the day. We sold 19s and 23s, which gave us 21s. Average entry, we closed off the 19, re-entered back on 25, almost got stopped out because of stop placement. We know exactly where to stop place the market to break new highs was called. That was we looking at protection. We closed out at 20 with prior target set at 18. Always know that you could use your discretion on the market. And on oil, we tried to sell 40. If you looked at the live stream this morning, 58.40. We were looking to sell 58.40 this morning. We got in a single here. Eventually got stopped out on the secondary push to the upside, which provided our secondary entry. Got our secondary entry. You can see we made very good profit today. You can see our positions. Have no positions here now on the ESODCL performance center. So we had some good winning trades today. So when you're losing trades, making sure that you make more money than you lose money. Always. These are neat tool we winning trades for today, and you can also view all your performance for everything. This is our liquidity and we margin. Also you can go into the history and stuff in this. So it's always keep note of that for making sure and measuring everything. Alright, so let's get to the trade plan. Let's first find our deviation levels. So this 3303 for tomorrow needs to be marked out properly. Right. You can see we have to change this to the high point area. You can see exactly where that 3305 is. So we might be in a situation where we'll be entering a single at 33 You can see the volume node to the downside, value area low, value area high. So make sure and look for where the trade is. If you're seeing that location there, you would have a couple of things behind you. This savior on that trade. We did make new highs today, so it's a frozen trade. We didn't expect the push straight up to the upside. We're back at that 25 level again, seeing where that level is and where we close today is be very tight in the market, very tight in the market. So what I look for, let's remove this, go closer in, looking for aggressive entry in the market, kill zone. Always make sure you have a 2 to 3 point kill zone. We're looking back for this node here at 23 again. We know we could bridge outside of the market here if there's a move up again. So we using all-time highs as the bridging point. So if you're using the 15-minute chart, our entry is right here on this location again. You can see where we're looking for that node to test to the upside. So we play it safe and use 24 as the entry. This will be a single sell at this point. We need to add a single contract. You can see where the stops are located. That is automatically 6.5 points. We're looking for this trade to fill here. Now look for the downside. You know, we're just looking for structure. If in my case I have just placed my stuff before I started, need to still place it. This would be 2 contracts on my my live account at 24s. I have one at 23, one at 25, averaging 24 on the live account. This is how they made up. Looking at this 12 as node bounce here. That is a valid point. From 12 to 10 is a valid point for us. For you can have a 10 points plus 6.5, so now you have 16.5 points. Make sure that we roll stops if we do reach there to the downside. If we do push to the upside, we're not interested in anything since we have 123 and 125. I just for us to make sure that we in a trade and how we place the stops. Now, alright, so and if you're looking for the buys, we're looking for the buys from the downside here. We may get the 06 activated, 06.5 activated 07 today. So you can have a single right here at 07 for that test right here for all value area low, high volume node. This would be HVN here, but it already worked through in our opinion already. Might be a little longer tonight. So right now for oil, right, as we were saying, we in our buying today. I don't know if I don't think oilprice.com see if there's any news. Nope. Tomorrow we might get. I think EIA would not be tomorrow, so it'll be logical trading from here. You can see we haven't reached value area low for the swing high to swing low, swing high, swing low. We hit point of control today and then dip to the downside. This is why we use swing areas. This is not made up. This is a swing high, open at the market. This on Sunday night we followed low. You see right there, this was the initial. We look for return to value area low the short this morning. That's why we had that built out there, and we know where our position was. We know where we had nodal values at 60 and 58. That was the close. You can short it off for there and short it off for there. what you might see now is you look for the actual low here. So you're looking for the actual high, actual low. Make sure if it's equal low is 71 and low is 71. Alright, so equal low, you always take everything into consideration. So you're looking at initial low where value is located. If it does offer you a reasonable price on it with minimum risk, this is a valid entry here for a buy. In our opinion, I need to call that one E on our live. I think it probably would have been taken already at 30. So there's a valid buy here with minimum risk in the market. It's 20 to 33, like 13 to 15 points are risk you can take on that. On that particular trade, the market is now open, a buying market. Live, why the hell this reach 5? Somebody did something there. So you can buy market live right there. You then buy a lower, just lean on it, see if you can get a 3 to 1 off of that trade.
Order filled.
Just bought at 33. 33 will take 18 would be 15 points at risk, looking for 3 to 1. 33 and 44 inches. 73. 15 by 45. 73 and by 78. Looking for a test of the high. Looking for a cheap trade. So looking for a 2 to 1 or a 3 to 1 trade. If you're looking for 2 to 1, that'd be 15, 15, 30, 63. This is a more logical entry here. So if we get a 2 to 1 off of this, they're in business. So that's a live entry that's not out of there. I think I would. Yeah, we got filled early on that. That was part of a logic play we actually did. Alright, so we're looking for the bounce and return back to minimum here to get into the zone. Push to the upside, we add value, we see value. This opening value wasn't traded through a lot. You could see we still have space between value and value. So just be careful on how you're trading this from this 40 point. Beyond 40 point, it should be clear to go. There's a vacuum here, and that is what filtered there a bit, but you should be able to get an easy press to the upside there. If it fails, you know, we're looking for minor risk to reward on this side, so relocate our entry. Make sure the entry reflects what we're looking at. Top, bottom. You can see where the value here at the 42. So you're looking for that value not to hold here and push to the upside. So 33 is good entries with 15 points of risk maximum on that particular trade. Looking for support or inflection of the value yellow here, which was 24. If you want, you could wait for 24, 25s, open and wait for the push to the upside, 2 to 1 trade possible on that. Okay guys, this might have been a little longer, so trade small, trade smart. Hope you have a good one. Bye bye.